I just want you guys to enjoy that thumbnail a bit more. Look at the vim on the City fans' faces. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome. Oh, no way. No way you're already. Come on, camera. Don't disrespect me like that. Welcome to another match reaction, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to react to the big one. Liverpool, Manchester City. Habibi is Liverpool 1, Manchester City 1. And there's so much for us to talk about. So much for us to get involved with. So much to discuss. Big up to Felipe, who sends in a super chat already, who says, we're cooking Chelsea, lol, what a weekend. Yeah, I'm seeing 3-1 to Newcastle. Lewis is going to get absolutely annihilated on A-listers. And he can hold that. He can hold that wholeheartedly. So can all the Chelsea fans who came in the watch along to laugh at me. Where are you now? Hiding. Thank you so much, Felipe, my brother, and congratulations. I hope you beat them even worse. Big up Ryan, big up Drunk Vigo, big up Andrew Wright, big up T1, Estonian, man like Gav is in the building, man like Lil M4s, Nathan, man like Motian, man like VDV, man like Revenite, I see you in the chat, Habibi. Man like Aki, man like Ali. No, A-listers is Monday night, inshallah. Big up Michael. Big up to you, Vigo. Big up as well, my guy Lannon. Big up to Faraz. Big up to you guys. Anyway, listen. Everyone hit the like button. Everyone subscribe to This is Football if you're ready to do so. As you can see, my voice is already gone. I haven't even eaten. I'm so hungry, to be honest with you. But inshallah, I'll eat after the stream. Anyway, let's talk Liverpool Football Club. Let's talk the 1-1 draw against Manchester City. Now, first of all, I just want to kind of address the overall feeling of certain people. I thought I was supposed to be the negative one. I thought I was supposed to be the one who's negative for clicks. I thought I was supposed to be that guy. When I went on Twitter, some of the people responding, I thought we lost 5-0 at the Ettihad today. Absolutely unbelievable conversations from certain people. Pre-game, I would have taken a draw away at the Ettihad, and we got a draw away at the Ettihad. There is absolutely zero reason for me to upset except one thing, which I will let you know now in a second. But a draw away at the Ettihad, make no mistake, folks, chat, that's not a bad result. At the start of the season, if I said, yo, you're going to get a draw away at the Ettihad, you wouldn't have went like, oh my God, that's such a bad result. We lost there 4-1 like 6 months ago. We just left there with a draw. They won 23 games in a row until Liverpool pulled up to town, and it ended up being 1-1. It was an absolutely 100% good result. Now, the frustration comes from the performance in the first half. I understand why certain people are upset, and so am I. In terms of the first half, I'm about to say why I think the frustrations are valid for first half. I tell you why. When it comes to the first half performance, Liverpool manufactured our own downfall. Now, I'm going to get to the positives. I'm going to speak on individual players, etc. But when it comes to the first half, I'm just going to get the negatives out of the way so we can just talk about the positives and where that puts us heading forward, right? When it comes to the result of this game, Liverpool Football Club getting a draw away at the Ettihad is a good result. That's numero uno. Numero dos is, let's talk about the first half a little bit. I know I don't want to start the video on a downer, but let's just get it out of the way, kind of. In the first half, the reason why I understand certain people's frustrations is because Manchester City didn't bop us off the park and they destroyed us and they killed us and they done this and they done that. Liverpool Football Club manufactured their own downfall. We were the reason why we conceded. Make no mistake, it was not Manchester City brilliance. It wasn't Manchester City being amazing. Manchester City did not cook us. Liverpool made Liverpool concede a goal. Alisson Becker had by far his worst game in a Liverpool shirt. I don't think I've seen Alisson Becker have a game as bad as this in a long time. In a long time, Alisson Becker today. And for me, that first goal, people love to scapegoat Matip, Van Dijk, this, that. Listen, I love Alisson just as much as anyone else. I've got to go on Staffy TV at 11 and fight Hamza because he's going to do this whole Alisson agenda. The reality is, this is the reality, right? The reality is, Alisson's absolute worst game in a Liverpool shirt today. And for me, he was the cause of the first goal. Me and Mike Das kind of disagreed on the part where I said he should have saved it. He didn't say that. But I still stick by he should have saved the Haaland goal, and he kind of caused it as well. So with the whole Alisson performance today, Alisson for me wasn't at his best today at all. He just was not at his best, and it showed on the football pitch for me today. And the first goal, if I'm going to point fingers, I'm going to point fingers at Alisson Becker. I'm not going to say it's Trent's fault or Matip's fault or Van Dijk's fault or somehow blame Mac Allister or somehow say the reason why we conceded is because we didn't have a DM. No, sometimes just say it as it is. And the reality, you want to hear the reality? The reality is Alisson caused that goal. Alisson was the reason why we conceded the goal. Full stop. That's my honest opinion. Now, in terms of the negatives, just so we can get them out of the way and talk about the positives, absolutely the worst performance of Curtis Jones this season. Now, when I made a list a month ago of our top 5 performers so far this season, Curtis Jones was 4th. So I recognize that Curtis Jones is actually having a very good season this season. However, that first half performance from him was absolutely dreadful. He stunk up the pitch. And for me, it proved why on the preview, when I said about what we should do in the game compared to what Tom Little said, I was right. And I said, I want to try punch them first. I said, let's start Gravenberg. I said, we cannot do a 4-4-2. But that is actually what we started the game with. And we had Dominic Szoboszlai essentially playing right mid. And Mo Salah playing alongside Nunez as strikers. That's basically what happened in that game. And for me, by the way, Reece James is getting cooked, but you won't hear about it because his name doesn't have a hyphen. You know, maybe if his name was Reece James, did he just get sent off? Did he just get sent off? Anyway, yeah. Oh my days, he fully got cooked by Anthony Gordon. He can't even control the ball. Anyway, back to the game. Big up Felipe in the chat. I know you're listening. Congratulations on dunking on them. Hope you dunk on them even more. Yep, Reece James just got sent off. On your head tops. On your head tops. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my god. Nothing more to say. Sorry, I just got distracted there. You know what it is? Big up to Badr who sent in a super chat earlier on. He's like, Hussam, please call Matisse. Hope you are well, Galbi. First of all, shukran for the super chat, Habibi. Second of all, I'm about to call Matisse. And in front of you, I'll prove to you he doesn't pick up. Watch. Watch this. Watch. Watch. He's not going to pick up. Promise you. See? For your super chat, I called him, but he won't pick up. And then he used the excuse, oh, why are you calling me on Snapchat? Fraud. Shaif? I told you. Told you he won't pick up. On his head top. Thank you for the super chat. As I expected a loss, okay with a draw, to be honest, better than 0 points. And I said this at the start, brother. I said it at the start, Habibi. I said it at the start, Habibi. What did I say? I said people are being like moaning about the game and stuff. I'm like, bro, I thought I was supposed to be the negative one, yet I'm here saying I'm happy with a draw. 1 point away at the toughest game in the entire 38 games is a good result. Big up to Ozan, who says, yo, Hussam, who has 15 GA in 13 games played, Egyptian King, 100%. They told me Salah was finished. They told me, from a business perspective, we're never going to get... What did I say? F your business perspective on your head top. And I've been proven right. But thanks so much, Ozan. We'll speak on Salah in a second. Anyway, I just want to just get the negatives out of the way. So with Curtis Jones' performance, as I said, when I made my list a month ago, I put him as one of the better performers this season. But he was absolutely dreadful today. I dropped an absolute stinker, and it could be just rust. It could be it's been a while since he hasn't played. But for me, he stank. And the guy who stank as well in the first half was Jurgen Klopp, tactically. This game today, we could have won. We could have won the game. From a tactical perspective, purely, just from a tactical perspective, I think we went into this game completely wrong. Completely wrong for me today. And I think it limited Mo Salah. And I think it limited what we are capable of as a team in general, to be honest with you. When it comes to the game that I watched today in that first half, tactically, it's a problem. Tactically, it was an absolute problem. But I'm glad that Klopp recognized that and changed it 7 minutes into the game. Now, you might say Jota was walking off. Yeah, Jota was walking off, but Curtis Jones wasn't walking off. He fully made that substitution. So he changed the game, but I wish... I'm not saying I know more than Klopp. I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is I wish my approach was taken pre-game instead of the Tom Little approach, which is I just wanted us to try punch them first. And you saw in the second half when we tried punching them. By the way, Mike Das, sometimes a fraud, sometimes he speaks truth. He said something honest there in during the watch along. He was like, you know what? Low-key, if we kept Nunez and Mac Allister on, we could have won it. And I agree with him. We could have probably even stolen it at the end. And by the way, remember the Diaz header at the end as well. He could have stolen it. But anyway, I'm going to get to the second half in a second. So for me, that first half tactically, and Curtis Jones and Alisson Becker, for me, we manufactured our own downfall. This is the thing. And now this is where Badr comes in. Big up to you, Badr. Shukran, Habibi. And he says, Hussam, you're right. Our fans are mourning too much fair draw. Yeah, but forget about the fact, even whether it's fair, whether it's not fair, all of this. Forget all of this, okay? Forget all this fairness stacks. I'm just simply talking from a logical perspective. The toughest game out of 38 is Ettihad away. The toughest game for Liverpool Football Club is Ettihad away. I left that game with 1 point. Why should I complain? Why should I mourn for? That's a very good result. That's a point I would take at the start of the season. Every day of the week, I'm taking that point. So I've already spoken on the disappointing performance in the first half. Now let's talk about the second half. Shukran, Habibi Badr, once again. Now, I'll just say something. And I refuse to make Trent's goal cloud my judgment. And I refuse to make Tsimikas' performance cloud my judgment. And I refuse to make Mo Salah's assist cloud my judgment. Today's man of the match is Alexis Mac Allister. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Today's man of the match, absolute best player on the football pitch, was Alexis Mac Allister. There was no better player on that entire pitch than Mac Allister. I am so sorry. That's just how it goes. People might disagree with me, and fair enough if you disagree with me. But for me, Alexis Mac Allister today cooked. And what did I say? On so many shows, Aaron, Sal, Mike, Lauren, all the people who watch me have heard me say this 100 times. We need to stop scapegoating Alexis Mac Allister. I told you guys, he's not a DM. This is not his position. Stop scapegoating him. We have not even seen the true form of Alexis Mac Allister yet, because this is just simply not his position. This is not what he's here to do. He's not here to just tackle people. Alexis Mac Allister is Mr. Fundamentals. He was very good today. For me, he was our absolute best player on the pitch. He was here, there, and everywhere, progressing the ball, tackling people, getting involved. And for me, Alexis Mac Allister was our best player. And I said we need to stop scapegoating Mac Allister. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Our toughest away game, and for me, he was our best player on the pitch, by far our best midfielder. Even with Gravenberg coming on, he was still our best midfielder. People need to understand something. Alexis Mac Allister is a baller. Alexis Mac Allister is not someone who's just gonna, get GA or whatever. Alexis Mac Allister is someone you appreciate as a football fan because he does all the fundamentals well. It's not about any of that for me. Like, it's just people think, I've actually defended Mac Allister probably the most, out of any YouTuber, I think, in general. Like, I've defended Mac Allister because I recognize, he's being played as a DM. He is not a DM. And Alexis, for me today, was absolutely incredible. And he deserves a lot of the credit that's given to him. And for me, yes, Sky Sports gave Trent man of the match. I'm going to speak on him in a second. But I thought Alexis Mac Allister was the absolute best player for us. Played out of the press, calmed down the play for us. You know, just released the ball when required, tackled when required, done all of that stuff. And he deserves massive credit for today's game, Alexis Mac Allister. And for me, he's my man of the match. Simple as. And I will not make a goal on my judgment or an assist or etc. So it's unfair on Alexis. Thank you, ABC. It's unfair on Alexis that he's playing DM to begin with. So the fact that he's playing at this level tells me all I need to say regarding Alexis Mac Allister. Tells me all I need to say about Alexis Mac Allister. Absolute man of the match today. Speaking of man of the match, guys, we have 210 people watching us. We're not even on 100 likes yet. Behave. Everyone slap the like button right now. Everyone subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Everyone slap the like button right now this very second. 212 people watching us. We want to get to 115 likes for Manchester City's 115 charges. Slap the like button right now. Everyone slap the like button and subscribe to This Is Football if you are yet to do so. Let me give you guys a quick tutorial of how to like the videos, because maybe, you know, sometimes maybe people don't know how to like the video. So let me teach you real quick. You get me, blood? So this is you watching me right here. See, you're watching me right here. Hit this X right here. Hit the like button. Boom. Hit the like button and subscribe to This Is Football. Keep getting involved in the chat. Big up to my guy Gav, who says, thank God someone appreciated Alexis today. Yes, I appreciated Alexis because Alexis has been attacked all season long. And I come up here and I say every time, guys, stop scapegoating Mac Allister. He's not a DM. People expect Alexis Mac Allister to play like Fabinho when he's a completely different style of player and type of player. And for me, I recognize he was our best player on the pitch today, and he deserves recognition and he deserves praise and credit, because people are quick to slander and say this. I still believe we need a DM. That does not mean that I want Mac Allister gone. It's crazy. Big up to Aya, who says, you're an Arsenal fan? I thought you're a Chelsea fan this whole time. By the way, Aya is a girl's name in the Arab Peninsula. As an Arsenal fan looking at Chelsea, I was skeptic at Caicedo decline Klopp during the transfer window. Caicedo should go on Liverpool. Listen, you're saying this as an Arsenal fan as well, and you recognize the reality. Truth is, Caicedo himself cannot sleep at night because he regrets that decision. Of course, he's making hundreds of thousands a week or whatever, so he's making a lot of money. I recognize that as well. But at the same time, people need to recognize that he made the wrong decision, because he fully just made the wrong decision, and no one here can deny it. No one here can say shit about it, because he could have been in a title race. I believe had we signed Caicedo, we would have been top of the league right now. And Newcastle just made it 4-1, by the way. Anthony Gordon, 4-1 right there. So yeah, that's my thing. 4 right here. Big up to Omar Rushdie, who says, I think Klopp is happy with Mac Allister at the 6. We're not getting no DM. Yeah, but then once again, Klopp is wrong, because I'm not shy to call out my manager's mistakes. I'm not shy to call out my manager's mistakes. Like, I will call it out. Klopp's wrong. Klopp's not the Messiah. Klopp has gotten things wrong plenty of times. So has every manager. And for me, he made that decision and got that decision wrong. Full stop. We need a DM. So anyway, speaking of DM and players and fantastic players and stuff like that, and people not receiving credit, everyone gather round the Kostas Tsimikas Appreciation Society. All the Kostas Tsimikas Appreciation Society gather around. They cooked us. They told us Tsimikas is crap, Tsimikas is garbage, Tsimikas this, Tsimikas... This is his second good game in a row. Brentford, and then today. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Kostas Tsimikas today, when he empties his pocket, he's going to bring out Phil Foden from his pocket, because Kostas Tsimikas absolutely pocketed Phil Foden. Absolutely pocketed Phil Foden. And I'll be honest with you, Kostas Tsimikas today showed me the best performance in a Liverpool shirt since our quadruple charge season, when he started at the start of the season, and we were all like, yo, Kostas is unbelievable. Kostas Tsimikas today was on it. And he deserves nothing but praise, nothing but credit, nothing but people recognizing that he had an absolutely solid, unbelievable performance today, because this is the reality. This is the absolute reality. Kostas Tsimikas today, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10 if I'm doing player ratings. I'm giving the guy a 10. Name one wrong thing that he done entire game. Locked up Foden, was helping out both Jota and Diaz going forward. Unbelievable, in terms of defensively as well. Was on it. Tsimikas was absolutely brilliant today. And Tsimikas just absolutely had one of his best ever games I've ever seen from him play football. Simple as. So, yep, it is indeed 4-1 to Chelsea. 4-1 to Newcastle. They can hold that. On your head tops. 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 Dunk right there. Anyway. So as I was saying, blood. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Kostas Tsimikas. Kostas Tsimikas had his absolute best performance today, and for me, he was just incredible. And not one of you can name a single negative thing that Kostas Tsimikas did. Now let's get to the right back that's on everyone's mind and everyone's mouth. They keep talking about him 24/7. Trent Alexander-Arnold. First of all, let me address the stupidest take of Doku roasted Trent today. No, he did not. No, he did not. Doku was ineffective and he was playing futsal, dribble, doing nothing. Futsal player today, Jeremy Doku. Because when it came to the moments where Trent needed to defend, he defended incredibly well today. Trent today won the most possessions out of everyone on the pitch. Possessions won on the pitch was the highest from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Absolute highest. Trent Alexander-Arnold possessions won today. And for me, I look at that performance and I go like, if you cannot recognize that Trent Alexander-Arnold limited Jeremy Doku to doing nothing, then I'm sorry, you're just watching with agenda glasses. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a generational talent. And this is why last season, when people were trying to cook Trent, even though he had a bad performance and stuff. But anyway, when people wanted to cook Trent, what did I tell them? I told them Trent can win you a game in a moment. And Trent Alexander-Arnold was the absolute, for me, I said Mac Allister is the best. So for me, he was probably the second best player for me. Unbelievable today on the third, maybe after Tsimikas, because I thought, no, actually, I'm giving him second because of the goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold was on it today. Defensively, going forward. And he limited Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku is always going to be a dribbler. Make no mistake. You cannot stop Riyad Mahrez from dribbling. You cannot stop Jeremy Doku from dribbling. You cannot stop Hatem Ben Arfa from dribbling. They all dribble. They're dribblers. That's what they do. But you can limit them. And that's what Trent did. Trent was so smart in the defensive positions today. So smart, so intelligent. And it just shows me that he defends with his brain. Done nothing. And by the way, many of those Doku dribbles were actually past Mac Allister or past Elliott or past Szoboszlai, past people who kind of were like helping out a little bit with Trent. But for me, Trent Alexander-Arnold was one of our better players. And that's why in the first half, I kept defending him. When people keep saying stupid shit, bro, I tell them, listen, Trent can win you a game in a moment. Simple as. And here's the thing now. We have to continue on a positive note since we started with it. We have to talk about... Oh, I thought they were going to make it 5 there. We have to talk about Ryan Gravenberch. Ryan Gravenberch comes on for Curtis Jones and immediately showed exactly what we were missing. Ryan Gravenberch put his you-know-what on, dragged it across the Ettihad, and dunked all over Manchester City. Ryan Gravenberch, for me today, was one of our better players, despite him coming on as a substitute, because he gave us everything we kind of missed in the game. Everything we missed in the game, we got from Ryan Gravenberch. Anything we missed in the game, we got from Ryan Gravenberch. Literally anything we missed. We all got it from Ryan Gravenberch. He offered us so much on the football pitch that was not there before in the first half. Dribbling with the ball, being aggressive, running at people, playing passes, getting people connected on the football pitch, just all over the place in a positive manner. For me, as soon as the Curtis Jones to Gravenberg substitution happened, we were so much better. And Ryan Gravenberg is proving more and more and more why he is one of the signings of this summer and why he is so far proving that the money we got him for is a bargain. And this is the thing. My fellow Muslims are guilty. Who did I say that about, Mar? Yeah, we need to get to 115 likes. So yeah, he essentially was one of the people who created our goals. And for me, Ryan Gravenberg has put himself in the starting position. Mac Allister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberg should be the starting midfield three. Let's just cut the crap here. Let's just say it as it is. That's the starting midfield three. The guy that deserves massive credit in the team as well was someone that probably all of us did not want to start. Let's not make this a Hussam thing. Let's make this a real thing. All of us wanted Ibrahima Konate to play. Okay? Can we all just be honest for a second here? We all wanted Ibrahima Konate to play. Every single last of us wanted Ibrahima Konate to play. When we saw Joel Matip in the team, yes, we were a little bit worried. Is it justified? Yes, because of his previous performances on even at the Ettihad alone. But for me, Joel Matip today that's another player who had an absolute masterclass on the football pitch. Superb, Joel Matip. Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Superb. Cannot blame him for the goal whatsoever. Cannot blame him for the goal whatsoever. Just there helping out Trent whenever he needed it, even running out with the ball, even dribbling with the ball, even everything. Like when I watched Joel Matip's performance today, it was kind of a reminiscent of Joel Matip from 18-19, 19-20. Joel Matip was on it today, and he deserves massive, massive, massive credit. And another guy who deserves credit, he's a center. He's a number 4. That's not a new sub. That's not a new sub. Suraida, you fraud! Think you're gonna fool me? Look at this fraud. Oh, new sub. Hey, new sub from Malaysia. My name's Aida. If you want to pretend to be someone else, at least change your name from the second part of your original name. That's Suraida right there. Aida. Oh my God. So unpredictable. Thank you so much for the super chat, Suraida. I appreciate it. Big up to you. So yeah, for me, Virgil van Dijk and Matip deserve credit. I'm going to give Matip more credit than Virgil because Matip for me played better and he came in under even more pressure to perform today and he delivered. Now, front line, Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Say wallah, he came to give me an Islamic lecture because I called City guilty. Didn't realize Manchester City was, Muslim FC, Hey, big up. Is Manchester City now what, an Islamic football club? Oh my God. He came at me from the Islamic angle. I thought I was actually accusing a Muslim. I'm like, what's happening? And then he's like, Manchester City's owners. Yeah, shut the hell up. Manchester City are not a Muslim football club. Be quiet, man. What a dumbass. Anyway, back to the team. Mo Salah for me. Mo Salah's effectiveness and consistency is what makes him special. Mo Salah for me created our 2 most dangerous opportunities, and they both fell for Darwin Nunez. The header in the first half, the cross to Darwin Nunez, big up Aida. The cross for Darwin Nunez for the header when it was 0-0, and in the second half as well, the pass to Darwin Nunez. Now, I think our tactics limited Mo today. Our tactics is what limited Mo. This is the thing. Our tactics limited Mo to a certain extent because, it's just, I feel like we didn't get the best out of him today. And this is the thing I was telling Tom Little. Guys, please, next Hussam X Tom Little, please come with me just to cook Tom because he's a massive fraud. Anyway, It's just for me why he should have played right wing. All along, I was saying we should be playing him on the right wing. We should be going for a 4-3-3. We should be doing this. We should be doing that, etc., etc., etc. But for me, man, like I cannot say I cannot say with Nunez he should have scored any of them, but still Mo Salah was always involved. And this is why world-class players like Mo Salah, like Trent, like Virgil van Dijk, like Alisson, despite his performance today, you always keep them on the pitch. You never make substitutions that bring off your world-class players because they can win you a game. That pass to Trent, it's not like it was a special pass or anything, but it was a good pass. And Trent, of course, with a phenomenal finish. Darwin Nunez, I'm actually genuinely not even gonna cuss Darwin Nunez today. I don't think Darwin Nunez done anything negative per se today. I don't think Darwin Nunez had a clear-cut opportunity that he missed. Should he have done better for the header? Yes, maybe, but that's reaching. Maybe should he have done for the Salah chance of the second half better? Yeah, maybe, possibly should have done better. But for me, Darwin Nunez was one of our better performers, despite him not scoring a goal, despite him not getting an assist. He got himself involved, and he was someone who I thought should have actually stayed on had we wanted to win the game. Now, left wingers. And there's a guy I have to speak on. Left wingers. Jota stank, Diaz stank. Diaz, towards the end, had the opportunity to have a moment of a lifetime. And then he gives one of the worst headers I've ever seen. Imagine we won that 2-1 with a Luis Diaz goal. It would have been written in history books. In history books today had Diaz scored. But for me, the left wingers both stank. Jota and Diaz, I thought both of them didn't have good games. Jota was kind of helping out really well from a work rate perspective, from a helping out perspective, but going forward, he hasn't done anything. And the same with Diaz. I cannot say anything positive about either. I'm not going to sit up here and say anything positive about Diaz or Jota because I thought both of them they just weren't there, man. They just weren't there. And I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I just honestly, I don't know what it is with Diaz and Jota today, but they both had poor performances. And by the way, one of the other substitutes who had poor performance, I thought Gakpo was poor when he came on as well. Both of them. Gakpo was poor as well. Now, Dominic Szoboszlai. Dominic Szoboszlai. Now, here's the thing with Dominic Szoboszlai. I will keep the same energy that I kept for Alexis Mac Allister. Dominic, hold that through blue clay. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that on your head top. And Liverpool drew today. You just lost 4-1. Get dunked on. Anyway, Dominic Szoboszlai. Dominic Szoboszlai is not a right midfielder. Dominic Szoboszlai is not someone who plays on the right. Dominic Szoboszlai is not someone who plays down that hand side. Dominic Szoboszlai is not someone who is like effective as a right mid for me. But at the same time, we have to recognize that Dominic Szoboszlai was also trashed today. Today, 2 of our top 3 players today dropped stinkers. Szoboszlai stank. Alisson stank. If I were to tell you top 3 performances this season so far, it would be Salah, Alisson, and Szoboszlai. Those are the 3 that everyone, 90% of people agree are our top 3 players. And for me, Szoboszlai stank up the pitch, and Alisson stank up the pitch. And I think Szoboszlai, I wouldn't say was worse than Jones because Jones was just stinky, but I think he was one of the worst 3 performers on the football pitch today, Dominic Szoboszlai. And with Szoboszlai, I think he needs to do better, but at the same time, with Jurgen Klopp's tactics, he needs to help him, do better as well. So for me, Szoboszlai, Jones, and Alisson were by far the 3 worst players on the pitch, and not in that order because Alisson was the worst one and he's the best goalkeeper in the world, but we have to recognize it, Alisson for me, worst performer today. And, After that, it comes Curtis Jones. After that, it comes Szoboszlai. Those are, for me, the three worst performance in today's game. Now, with Szoboszlai, it could be a matter of he's playing too much football. And this is where, against Last Cleanse, I want us to rotate heavily. I really do. Actually, let me check who we play after Last Cleanse quickly. Thing is, as well, against Lask, if we win that game, we have Fulham at home. Okay, against Last Cleanse, if we win that game, we qualify, which essentially means we could just throw away the Galwaz game on December 14th. But at the same time, man, it's just... I don't know. It's just... It could be that he's just playing too much football right now. But for me, I thought he was good against Brentford, but he wasn't good today. He just wasn't good today. Simple as. Anyway, point away at the Ettihad. Let's talk contextually now. Before I do that, big up Felipe, Badr, big up to Omar, big up to Ozan, Gav, Aya, and Aida for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Make sure you're all liking the video. Make sure you're all subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Every single person watching us right now, please do hit that like button. Do subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Keep getting involved in chat. Keep letting me know your opinions. And yeah, let me know, Habibis. Yalla, get involved. So anyway, let's go back to what matters. General conversations. Contextually speaking, factually speaking, no bias, no opinionated opinions. The Ettihad away is the toughest game out of 38. You get a draw in your toughest Premier League game, that cannot be in any way, shape, or form labeled as a negative result. I've already explained why in the first half. Okay, you know what, guys? I understand why from you guys' perspective, you know, after the first half performance, you were all like, you know what, Hussam, we should be doing better, tactics, etc., which I agree. But contextually speaking, a draw away at the Ettihad will never, ever, ever be a tough result, be a bad result, unless they're like 15th or something, which they're not, or maybe they're in League 2 after the 115 charges. But anyway, that's my thing with this whole game. I just feel like there is no way I can sit up here and I can claim that it's a bad result in any way, shape, or form. Liverpool Football Club getting a point away at the Ettihad is an absolutely fantastic result. Hey, Lauren, our bestie's back. Hey, man, like Chato, this is Chaik Auto right now. Listen.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
But I'm saying, why come here just to curse us
What's
up?
happening, man? I wanted to see you. I wanted to talk to you on your man in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up.
Hey, Chaik Auto. Al-Ahwa tomorrow, inshallah, at 10. Myself, Saad, Hamza, Staffy, and Mo. And I'm looking at bringing in Ziyad as well. Yo, I can't lie to you. Tomorrow's Ahwa at 10, inshallah, might be the most watched show on This Is Football history. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, you know, you're right. You were right. You're right, Habibi. Listen, you were right and we were wrong, Chaik. You were right and we were wrong. Newcastle did beat Chelsea, and they beat Chelsea by 4-1. So publicly, I would say, Chaik, I apologize, you were right, and I got it wrong. Big up to you. Chaik Auto, LLC, my brother. And thank you so much for continuously supporting the channel on a reel. You know, all the people who support the channel, I appreciate you, Habibis. I appreciate you. The spirit of the world! Goal! And if you want more of that beautiful content, tomorrow, me and Val have made the executive decision to do the Villa game, inshallah. So come on, you Villa. Anyway, back to the general perspective. Liverpool are in a title race. Liverpool will challenge, but to separate us from winning versus from finishing second versus from finishing third, we will be separated in the January transfer window. Nothing I have seen so far this season has genuinely changed my mind about anything I've said. Liverpool Football Club still need a defensive midfielder. Liverpool Football Club still needs someone to clean up and shut up shop in front of the defenders. And the reality is, I think with LFC, we still need a 6. And I still would stretch it and say we probably need a centre back or we probably need a centre back, backup right back maybe. But I think if we kind of get these two positions sorted out in the January transfer window, I'll go as far as saying we can win it. Right now, we can challenge. And the truth is, we drew. We drew away at the Ettihad. Teams who have challenged for the title have went to the Ettihad and have lost. Look at Arsenal last season. Sorry for catching the stray, but they went to the Ettihad. They lost 4-1. That wasn't a team that was capable of winning the league. But when you leave the Ettihad with 1-1, like, that's a result anyone would take. And now, we must make this 1 point count. We must make this 1 point count. How do we make that 1 point count? We beat Fulham. We beat Forest. We beat Sheffield. We beat Man United. These next 4 easy games, we cannot drop points in any of them. Because after these 4 games, we have the game against Arsenal. You see? Now, the game against Arsenal, we're going to have a different conversation, perhaps, maybe. But for now, the next 4 fixtures are all winnable games. Man United at home being the easiest game of them. And then after that, of course, Fulham, you have Sheffield, you have these games. We must win them all. I don't want excuses. I don't want people to make up excuses. I don't want people to make up BS. We need to win the game. And the truth is, this is the truth, right? Us winning and sustaining a title challenge, two different things. Us winning equal us having a complete squad for me, and that includes a DM. Us challenging for the title, I think we'll challenge now, but we'll get other Lutons across the season. And Ryan Khawaja, hello, brother. I want my Mac Allister apology. Yalla, apologize for Mac Allister. Yalla, I'm waiting, Ryan. $4.99 super chat. Apologize for Mac Allister right now because you used $9.99 to slander him. Use $4.99 to put respect on his name. On your hand top. Thank you, Rahim. In Arabic, we say mqaddame, meaning you can have it if you want, habibi. But yeah, this hoodie right here, you know, for the winner, like, see, for the winner right here. Winner. How do you say winter? Mike Das. How do you say winner? It's so cold in the winter. Because you guys don't say winter, obviously. Winter. Anyway, it is what. And I'm just joking, Ryan. I'm just joking. Big up. And I'm just messing with. But you can hold that because Mac Allister was amazing. That Alisson injury can make and break our season to 100% more. You are also 100% right. That injury can also make or break our season because today's game is not a true reflection of Alisson's performance. It's not a true reflection of Alisson's level. Alisson is the best keeper in the world, if not one of the best keepers in the world, you know? So we need Alisson, of course, to be fit. We need him to be fit. I'll be honest with you, I don't trust Kelleher that much. I really don't. Big up to you, Mo. Big up to my guy, Nate, SGD. I think that's Singapore. Reece James made of glass. Guy wouldn't have been available for the next game even if he didn't get the red. I'm dead. No way he's injured again. No way Reece James is injured again. We're going to have to have a conversation. We're going to have to have a conversation. We're going to have to have a conversation about this Reece James brother right here. We're going to have to talk. We're going to have to talk about this Reece James guy right here. Reece. This is why when we done the overrated 11, I voted for him as a right back. He's so effing overrated. It's unbelievable how overrated this guy is. The way some Chelsea fans speak on him, you would think he's Maldini. Anyway, thank you so much, Nate, for the super chat. Anyway, guys, Liverpool win. Liverpool draw, sorry. Feels like a win, low-key, when we came back. Liverpool draw. Away at the Ettihad. Fantastic result. First half, not good. Second half, much better. Gravenberg must start. Gravenberg must be someone who definitely starts for us. And yeah, roll on Lask, roll on Fulham. Let's just guarantee qualification as top of the group against Lask so we can keep it stepping. And then let's beat Fulham and let's just start a winning run now. You know, draw away at the Etihad will never ever be a negative result, ever. Chat. Thing is, this Newcastle Chelsea game. Let me message Ziad right now. Let me message Ziad live. $10 p.m. UK. قهوة tomorrow inshallah. Boom. We have Hamza, Staffy, myself, Mo, and Saad. And now if we get Ziad, yo, we're gonna cook. What am I? Hold what, Habibi? Hold what? Speaking of, I saw yo, Pep Guardiola saying Manchester City fans make more noise was so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Embarrassing. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. So embarrassing, you guys. So embarrassing. Yo. Pep Guardiola said make more noise.
We're not talking.
Nunez Pep fight. I love it. My striker slap that bald checkbook fraud on his head top. Anyway, listen, خلاص, I'm just gonna wrap it up here. I don't want to just waffle for no reason. Big up Felipe, big up Badr, big up Omar, Ozan, Gav, big up to Arya, Aida, Chaik, Mo, and Nate for the super chats. I appreciate you all. Love all for the love. Make sure you're all liking. Make sure you're all subscribing. Brighton are beating Nottingham Forest 3-2. Fair. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. I should have set up a Saturday recap show just to kind of talk about the games today, but I can't lie to you, I was very nervous. I didn't even I didn't ask any fan. We're gonna see anyway what happens. We're gonna see. Yalla. Love you all and see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. We have 2 watch-alongs on this channel. We have the United Everton game, and then we've got the thingy. What have we got? We have Spurs Villa, and then at night, 10 p.m. inshallah, we have Ahwa. And then after that, we're gonna bring on Jacob, inshallah, Monday, midday, and then we have A-listers. The amount of content coming your way, you guys would be so happy with this channel. So I love you all, and I see you guys then, inshallah. Peace out. No Arsenal watch along. They're playing Brentford, Habibi. They're gonna win.